Ready to go!
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm going to get straight to the point because it is 2020. We have the WAL season approaching very rapidly, and as a result of that, we are seeing a very significant amount of increase in the chatter on social media about who is going to make a debut in the 2020 600 season. Now, of course, there are a long list of people deserving. Is the WAL going to expand internationally? We'll wait and see. Are they going to include more people from North America? We'll wait and see. But I wanted to put my vote up for one man in particular. I wanted to put my voice out there to say that I think there is one man deserving. And if I was in control of who I'd be inviting into the middleweight category, it'd be this man without a doubt. The man I'm speaking about is, of course, Daniel Mosier. Now, I want to first of all say, before I talk specifically about Dan, that there is a large number of people, I think, that are good enough as arm wrestlers to mix it with the current crop of WAL middleweights. I do think that the WAL middleweights are all a very badass group of people, and they do deserve to be there. However, what I want to say is that I truly do believe that the WAL is a business, and profitability is something that they are always going to be battling to achieve in the market, the competitive market that is sporting entertainment. And therefore, I've always thought of WAL as arm wrestling ability plus marketability. That really is what your WAL value is, in a sense. But that aside, there is one man, Dan Mosier, that I think should be in the WAL. The reason I think he should be in the WAL, it's pretty simple. The man is a killer. I don't think there's anyone in North America that will deny or disagree with me when it comes to the caliber of Dan Mosier as an arm wrestler. Now, let me just have a look at a quick list that I have. I made up a list of people that I believe Dan Mosier has pinned. You might recognize some of these names. Storm Chelino, multiple occasions. Jordan Sill, Dallas Langston, Vlad the Destroyer, Craig Touye, Mike Celiaris, Joel Hudick, myself, Paul Lynn, Bill Ballinger, Scott Ballinger, Eric Wolf, Quinlan Mendez, Bill Sinks, Alan Guerra, Bill Logson, Wayne Withers, Cody LeBlanc, Brendan Bedoin, Brian Sitton, Cody Franklin, Tony Bishop, Robbie Russell, Brent Rackers, and the list goes on. Now, when I mentioned some of those names, not only were some of those names absolutely established elites, but many of those names are people that are right up there in the WL. Of course, Craig Touye, the training partner of Dan Mosier. These guys go toe-to-toe on a regular occurrence. If you look at their state titles and their local tournaments, these guys, training partners, throw down and they exchange wins. And we all know how badass Craig Touye is. He's injured this season and won't be participating due to injury, but we know how close he came to taking the hammer off Rob Vigent Jr. just last season, and yet Dan Mosier still hasn't got the call. Dan Mosier, he's got pins, like we said. People like Paul Lynn. It's Paul Lynn, another person that is being considered for the hammer title, and Dan Mosier has pins on him. Now, not only has Dan achieved great things in North America, we saw his recent outing to the Zloty Tour in Poland, 2019 Zloty Tour, which is widely considered as the most difficult tournament on the planet to win. Now, he faced an incredible amount of athletes, Russia, Ukraine, killers everywhere, and what did he do? He defeated last year's winner in the semi-final, and he actually defeated the guy who did win the tournament in the preliminaries, but only having elbow fouls being made the difference, and ultimately taking the second place for the United States of America on the big stage of the Zloty Tour. That performance was amazing. He then went into the overalls and did incredibly well there. I honestly don't think, as an arm wrestler, someone could do more than what Dan Mosier's done. I really personally hope to see him in the WAL. I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm not privy to that information at all. I don't know if they're expanding. I don't know what they're doing. All I can say is I really hope Dan Mosier's in there because that man is a killer, and he should be. And whilst I'm at it, other people, Dallas Langston, I've got a big soft spot for Dallas as well. Obviously, I've pulled both of those guys, and I've got a lot of respect for them. But I wanted to conclude, guys, with the fact that I see a lot of people in North America and around the world, just quietly. Talk about what does it take to get in the WAL. And a lot of people put their list of names who they feel that they've beaten, and they put their list of names on where they feel they are ranked, and they ask, why aren't I in the WAL? I truly do believe that the WAL, when it comes to the value that you provide them, it is your arm wrestling ability first and foremost, plus your marketability and your story, and a few other factors as well. People like Brendan Lemon has done an amazing job in Canada. He's risen very quickly, made a lot of noise. Will he get his shot? We'll find out very soon. But he is a good example of making a lot of noise in the marketability side of things. But anyway, personally, I really hope, Dan Mosier, you make it, sir. Not only are you a badass arm wrestler, but you make incredible hot sauce, and we should all fear the hot sauce at least, if anything. All right, guys, hope you liked that video. Let me know if you agree. Should Dan Mosier be in the WAL? I would love to see it. All right, guys, take care.
Yes, that's a man!